Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. Every summer, the Toronto Bonsai Society has a garden tour at one of the members' houses. Today we're at Mr. Boxwood's place having a tour of his bonsai garden. So let's go in and have a look at his trees. It is a beautiful day out today, not too hot, not too cold, a nice breeze. So we're going to go into the backyard. Here's the front with a boxwood hedge. And the interesting thing here is they have lettuce growing in the cracks of their paving stones here, which I've never seen before in my life. That is an awesome use of space. Let's head into the backyard now and have a tour of the trees. So here is a grape bonsai in development. So you can see the leaves look like a maple, but it's actually a grapevine. Here's a look at the trunk here. So it's amazing, like it's very thick and well developed. Yeah, a very, very cool bonsai. Here is a boxwood that's going to be used as a demonstration tree. So the back of the tree shows how it was purchased from the nursery, and the front of the tree is cut back, and then so he's going to develop half the tree as a bonsai and the other half will stay as a garden tree. And it'll show the difference of bonsai techniques versus doing nothing. Here is the backyard. There's lots of guests over today. Look at them all. There's Mr. Boxwood himself. So let's start the tour here. Let's look at some of the trees. So here's a very tiny box. You can see it has fantastic trunk and roots and a beautiful structure to it. Beautiful. Wonderful. Here's a juniper with a deadwood trunk. Wow. Really nice. A larch forest here. Really cool.
It's just a little lighter than the black cat.
Specimen larch here. This is a dwarf Alberta spruce. Looking really, really good. I think this is an apple. Tony aster, juniper. I think this is an apple also. Looking good. There's a beautiful ficus here. So this is a Ficus benjamina. Really, really nicely shaped, looking really, really good. Here is a boxwood. So this shows the potential of box. The small leaves, the tight foliage, the beautiful bark and roots. Nice flowing structure. Yeah, they can be fantastic bonsai, just fantastic. Here's the large ginkgo. We got the history of this tree. It's a very old tree, a legacy tree in the club. Amazing, just amazing. There's an emmer maple there. Another old boxwood here. Wow. This is a maple that he's taken care of. It's someone else's, but it is fantastic. Let's have a look at it. Wow. So there's my hand. So you can see how large this tree is. It's just amazing. Beautiful small leaves. And here, I think this is, it's either an apple or a quince, I think. Very nice. This tree, I think this is a burning bush. I believe it has the little seed pods on it. I think that's what it is, burning bush. Looks fantastic. And of course, the pot's beautiful with the tree too. Fantastic. This is a quince, and I think this one has fruit on it. Yeah, in here. If you see the quince fruit down there. So this looks like maybe a raft or a clump style. Amazing. Boxwoods, all different styles. I think this is a hemlock tree. Definitely a hemlock. Amazing, look at that. Here's the kind of a water land penjing with sand and rocky shoreline, thuja trees. A nice use for young trees. Now this, I think, is Forsythia. Another boxwood. Not sure what this is. Very nice. There's a root over rock here being developed. Yeah, here's another Forsythia. Very small leaves. I almost didn't recognize it because the leaves are so small. Looks really, really, really good. Boxwood. Another boxwood. Look at this one. That is cool.
Yeah, he can fill. No, Eva stays.
Wow. This is the bench of boxwoods here. There's a root over rock.
Yes, yes.
Another boxwood. Nice to see all the varieties, styles. Here's one of the small leaf boxwoods. I think it's Kingsville Box. Very, very tight. There's my hand. And see how small and miniature this tree is and how well developed it is. It's amazing. And beautiful tree and pot combinations. It's just fantastic. And there's all the miniatures over in this bench. We've got a crescent-shaped pot here. Wow, look at that one. That's very tiny. Looks like a cotoneaster. I think that's a box too. Kind of a literati style box. You don't see that very often. It's really effective. It looks fantastic. This looks like an ivy, maybe English ivy, Boston ivy. These are dwarf hostas, I believe. I think that's what that is. There's a nice little box. Look at this. Fantastic. Accent plants. Cascading ones. Every style in the world here. It's fantastic. Here's one of the larger ones down here.
I will send you a photo.
Okay.
In my head, it's more rounded.
So they asked what's right. But that's the right. I don't know. Still short. So she might have Here's a pot we're looking at that has a signature on the bottom. And we're trying to see, it looks like a WS, right?
Yes.
Which it could be who?
It could be a Wilma Swain.
Wilma Swain.
Wilma Swain was one of the founders of the TBS, Toronto
Okay.
Bonsai Society.
Okay. So if it is, that is a historic pot.
It's a beautiful pot regardless.
Yes.
If it's a Wilma, that's nice.
Cool. That's awesome. This tree here that I recognized is a dwarf Korean lilac. I've just never seen one in a cascade, and it's really, really interesting. It's quite a cool style.
So that's why I went today.
Check out the trunk on this tree. It's fantastic. Let's just come under the canopy here and... Oh, wait a minute. There is no trunk. It's floating in midair. Here is Mr. and Mrs. Boxwood. Thank you so much for having me over today. It was wonderful and good food too.
Oh,
Okay, and you're very welcome.
thanks for coming, Nigel.
You're welcome.
We'll see you again.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
That was a quick tour of Mr. Boxwood's bonsai collection, his backyard gardens and front gardens. What a fantastic place. That is all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.